Mochaware is a traditional technique using slip, which is also called on-gobe or underglaze, painted on a pot, and while it's still wet, you drip an acidic solution that has a little colorant on it into the piece, into the slip, and you create these dendritic patterns. So this is a dendritic pattern. So the trick is how to use them well, because it's a sort of flashy thing, but you want to make sure it's going to work on your pot. So what to do to begin, I actually tested this first. I tested a couple brands of slip in the studio, and I found that the Coyote Underglaze works really well. My acidic solution is apple cider vinegar, but you could use tobacco juice, coffee, but you always want to test. And I've mixed cobalt carbonate with the vinegar, and I'm testing it. And I'm just dropping it into the slip with my paintbrush, and it's flowing and growing. So earlier I tested black mason stain, which is a commercially prepared mix of metals that you can add to clay. And I decided to go with the cobalt because I really like the blue. So the annoying thing, or the trick is that you have to do it when the slip's really wet. So I have put paper cutouts going to resist the slip in places, so I'll have the chocolate brown clay, and then I'm going to use this white slip, but I have to do in sections because I have to put the stain into the slip while the slip's wet. So I'm just going to do a section. Now I know because I'm being quick, I'm giving up some of the care that I usually take when I do paper resist. So here's my section, and here's my dendritic slip. So it bleeds into the piece. If you have more vinegar and less stain, it bleeds a little more. So my little star pattern has put some in there. All right, so that's section one, and I'd rotate it and do another section. Hard to hold it so that I won't get it wet. Okay, so I'm just going to do one more little section and then I'll stop. So and cobalt is a really strong colorant. I'm a fan of it. I like how rich the blue is. So if I come over and do it in an area where the slip started to dry, it's not going to spread as much. I'm not sure if you can see where I'm touching with the brush, it's wet, and this side is a little drier, so it didn't get the dendritic pattern. Okay, that's it. So this is what cobalt carbonate will look like after glaze firing.